What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. And anyway, look, this is ridiculous. So, Donald Trump and LeBron James have never been fond of one another. They're, if you want to call it a feud, goes back to Trump's first term when LeBron referred to Donald Trump as a bum. I forgot exactly what Trump said in retaliation to that, but LeBron never really responded. And since then, there really hadn't been much said between the two, you know. But recently, this feud of sorts, like I said, you want to call it that, reignited after LeBron's decision to join the Sixers was made public. The Fox News reporter asked the president, "What did he think about LeBron going to the Sixers?" He pretty much he said, "I don't really think much of it. I do believe that Michael Jordan's the GOAT." This is what Trump said. And as far as LeBron personally, uh, his feelings with him or about him, he said he doesn't like LeBron because LeBron doesn't like him. And he says, "I don't know, I think he's probably a racist," from LeBron James. Now, for a guy, LeBron and Rich Paul and his team, who are usually so quick to respond to any perceived slight from anybody, in particular, if that person is black, the supposed pro-black Rich Paul and LeBron James said nothing, which is an interesting pattern because we saw the same thing when it came to Kale Sonnett, who accused LeBron James twice in public of using steroids. Nothing from LeBron. Skip Bayless has been a thorn in LeBron's side for more than 15 years and nothing publicly. But LeBron, the so called black activist, made it his business to embarrass Stephen A. Smith publicly. So there's a pattern there. So Donald Trump strikes again. I don't know exactly what this event was, but and I don't know why media is asking him about sports when there's more serious things going on this country needs addressing. And it also shows that this president is not a serious president because he's quick to comment about about former presidents like Obama, who stays stuck in his head. He's quick to talk about sports, but you know things that are serious that are going on in this country. Like for instance, in Nolan Wells' case, there's nothing to be said. But anyway, this is what Trump said that have a lot of people baffled.
And I'll tell you what, if I were ever, I'd be the greatest women's basketball coach in history. Because I don't like LeBron James. I like Michael Jordan much better. But I'd go up to LeBron James. It doesn't matter. I'd say, LeBron, did you ever have any desire to be a woman? Because what I'd love you to do is star on my team that I'm building up. I will have the greatest team in history. They'll never lose. Nobody will come within 70 points of this team. Now, we have to change that, and we have to make it okay to talk about it. You know, the young lady I was talking about is afraid to talk about it. She's shunned and she's canceled when she talks about it. This is crazy. Right, Kellyanne? I see.
Now, this is what I find interesting about this whole thing. Um, they're all cheering that, right? About, oh, LeBron dressed up as a woman and playing the WNBA, right? Now, y'all know I can't stand this motherfucker on the left, right? But isn't your administration and your official policy is anti-transformer? So what the fuck are they cheering? Oh, I see. They're cheering the further emasculation of a black man and racism toward a black man. So it's two birds in one. It's two birds with one stone being taken out here. This is racism and emasculation of a black man. It's just disgusting, right? Now, that's how I feel about with Trump. Right? I don't like this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But having said that, is LeBron and his team going to finally come out and address the disrespect being shown toward LeBron by Donald Trump, or is he just going to, like he usually do, just brush it off and only focus on black people, black men, which I think is an extension of his disdain for the fact he didn't have a black father growing up. But you know, hey. No, I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna what's gonna happen is on the Game Over podcast, Rich Paul is gonna have Max Kellerman say something about the president, and then Rich gonna act like he don't really care. You know, Max gonna be like, "Look, Rich, I gotta say this. I just have to say this. You didn't put me up to this. You know, I just want people to know that he didn't put me up to this. But I'm just furious at this president. President Trump has just been saying some very some bizarre, disrespectful things about LeBron, and gosh darn it, I can't take it anymore." Rich Paul would be like, Max, I mean, look, you know, we're above this. We're above this, Max. You know, I'm not even sweating it. You know, look at the source. No, daggummit, magbummit, dagbannit. I can't take this anymore. It boils my blood that he disrespects LeBron like this. And I just can't take it. I'm not, I challenge the president to be more serious. Max, please. And then when the podcasts go off, you can, you know, they think they got their mics off, but like, yeah, you expect a little extra in your check for that one, Max. Mazel tov. But let me tell you something, man. This is how you know this dude ain't the GOAT, man. Ghosts don't get roasted like this in public by presidents. You never heard, you know, George W. Bush, well, not George W. Bush, but George H.W. Bush or Bill Clinton disrespecting Michael Jordan. Gotta tell ya, not so crazy about Michael Jordan. Don't think he's getting it done in Chicago. They say he's a scoring champion. But in my book, unless you're Larry Bird or Magic Johnson, running the fast break and thinking about others, instead of going out there hot dogging, taking all the shots, not looking off to John Paxson, not dumping it in the post to Horace Grant. You don't see Larry Bird not making sure that Kevin McHale gets established in the post. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture to make sure it didn't happen. You know, you didn't see Bill Clinton. People say that I've acted strangely in my personal life, but I think it needs to be stated that the way that Michael Jordan quitted Chicago makes me furious. I mean, why did you quit on the city of Chicago? You won 3 in a row. Your play alone is a boon to the economy. Hell, they didn't need me to come out here and help fix things. You could have done it yourself, Michael. But you chose to quit. And for that, the American people will never forgive you. Hell, my wife Hillary won't forgive me. And Monica, my daughter Chelsea, you don't want me to get her started. Who's Monica, Mr. President? Don't worry about that. We were talking about Phil Jackson, right? Michael Jordan, that's right. But anyway, nah. But seriously though, man. At the end of the day, wow, man, this is some racist shit, man. But you know what? At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about LeBron, man. This motherfucker's cool so much to the point where I feel no empathy for him. None. You know what I'm saying? This guy's thrown so many black men on the bus. Right now, they're trying to ruin Russell Westbrook's career still. Like, I feel nothing for this dude, man.